Next up is going to be Dave. He came up, he talked to me, he wanted to do this, he didn't want to do this, he flipped, he flopped. I swear it's almost like he's a politician. Oh wait, he actually is.
No, oh no, that's the entire reason we're here. First of all, we've got little kids, so I've got to at least get the kid jokes out of the way. All right, kids, this is one you guys can take to school. Are you ready? After this, you have to plug your ears, though. All right, what's big and green and can kill you if it falls out of a tree? A pool table. All right. Yeah, you probably can't take this one to school. Yeah, I've got so many of these. Yeah, it's tough to throw shade at a lot of places like Detroit, but Detroit's so poor, even Haiti's throwing them a benefit concert. What do you call a blonde who's still in the closet? And now I'm gonna get murdered by the blondes. Last year's hide-and-seek champion. Yeah, my grandfather said when one door opens, another one closes. And then when one door closes, another one opens. And I said, wow, that's a smart man and a terrible cabinet maker. Yeah, sometimes the world doesn't have a filter. Yeah, at a bar last night I saw a man get his nipple pierced. No. On another note, I'm really bad at darts. All right, so we got a little bit of a war joke. So we've got a group of soldiers stuck in the trenches of war, and they're drinking their standard issue beer. And they start complaining about it. Oh, it tastes terrible. And the one soldier says, you know what, I'm not gonna drink mine. I'm gonna send it back to my uncle. He's a chemist, he'll tell us what it's made of. So he puts it in a little package, sends it back to his uncle. About a month later, he gets a letter back from his uncle. It says, dearest nephew, congratulations, your horse is pregnant. I have an offensive broken airplane joke, but it won't fly here. And I'll just add on to that, when one door opens, it usually flies off. The Boeing Corporation. Yep, 3 out of 2 people can't do fractions. All right, so there was a beer convention and the CEOs of Budweiser, or a liquor convention, the CEOs of Budweiser, Coors, and Jägermeister were all in the room. And the CEO of Budweiser walks up to the bar and he says, bartender, give me a Budweiser. And then the CEO of Coors said, bartender, give me a Coors. And the CEO of Jägermeister says, bartender, give me a water. And they both looked at him and they go, yeah, no, preemptive, yeah, that's about where we're going with that one. And the bartenders, the CEOs say to the Jägermeister CEO, well, what, you're not having a shot of Jaeger? He says, well, if you're drinking water, so am I. All right, I am not a magician, but I once turned a back rub into 2 kids and a mortgage. When I was young, I started playing golf. I played, I practiced, took lessons, even enrolled in a golf class in college. And today, after all that hard work, I can confidently tell you, I am no longer young. Well, with all this AI and all these self-driving cars, it's only a matter of time before they write a country song where the car gets up and leaves the cowboy. I was watching the World Series, I was like, wow, hitting 3 out of 6 is pretty impressive, but it's only $8 in Powerball. I've also determined we need a Guy Scouts for grown-ups. Yep, dads need a Guy Scouts. For example, I would already have my merit badge in HDMI cables. And as we bring it down here, so humanity has developed a COVID vaccine, an influenza shot, a vaccine for the chickenpox, smallpox, measles, mumps, rubella, but we still can't figure out how to easily package bacon. Funnest day, a true story. My youngest daughter actually tipped her kindergarten teacher $1. Yeah, no, just a story I gotta brag about. All right, let's see. A Bavarian walks into a bar. He orders 3 beers, raises each one to the sky, and yells, "Prost!" as if he's toasting some invisible person. The bartender looks at him and he says, "What's with the toast?" And he goes, "Well, my brothers and I, we live in different parts of the world. So every Friday we get together, we each line up 3 beers, and we hold them to the sky, and we cheers to each other." He goes, "Oh, wow, that's pretty special." A couple weeks go by, the Bavarian comes back, he only orders 2 beers. He says, "What's wrong?" He says, "I quit drinking." All right, this is where we're gonna start. Okay, well, there's always the Irish priest is pulled over for smelling of wine. The officer sees an empty bottle in the back and asks, "Have you been drinking, Father?" And the priest replies, "Just water." The officer asks, "Well, then why do I smell wine?" The priest looks at the bottle, looks at the cop, and goes, "Oh my God, he's done it again." Oh, we're getting close. Let's see. This one is Harold approved, not kid approved. So, all right. So we've got a young and naive couple. Yes, just for you, buddy. We have a young and naive couple, and on their wedding night, things don't really go as planned. So the husband the next day goes on the internet and he types in a few things and how to make the night special. And it turns around, he's got to watch a video. And his wife comes home stunned to see him watching a video on a computer. And so, embarrassed, they talk about it. And he goes, they go to sleep. He goes to work the next day, and he comes home. And his wife goes, and he sees his wife in bed with another man. And he goes, "What's this?" She goes, No, honey, don't worry. I did the same thing as you. This one has a lab. Oh, yes. All right, I'm gonna end it now. So, yeah, thank God. You're welcome. All right, so a couple went to a speech therapist to fix their stuttering and their speech impediments. The husband explained to the doctor. He says, Last week I called the airline to buy two tickets for Pittsburgh, and instead I ordered 2 tickets for Pittsburgh." And so the doctor goes, "Wow, that's terrible." And he looks at the wife, and she's like, "So what happened to you?" And she says, Well, the other morning we were having breakfast, and I asked him to pass the syrup and the jelly, and instead I said, "You ruined my life."